See, I didn't know before they put me in there that he had a hole in the wall. The hole was already there.
Right.
He took a balloon thing and put some baby powder in it, and then and blowed it up and tied it and squeezed it up in the thing. So when he run his hand through the wall and it's pop, it'll sound like the bricks is falling out of the wall, like he actually did it, right?
Yeah.
See, I ain't know all this shit, right? And so and that nose about the size of my fist, man. He had red eyes, big nasty, jet black, looked like it was blue, just a monster, a beast looking of a man,
He brought
right?
the fuck out you.
And he had a lot of holes in his underwear where his dickhead kept popping out of his
Oh, them
undershirt.
motherfuckers about to go in you.
Yeah, he wanted me.
Yeah. Was it
And
hard?
so-
Was it hard?
Nah, it wasn't.
Oh. What the f you looking for?
What
was you looking for?
Can't help but seeing
But
all
you
this.
looked at it.
And I told him, miss, I said, hey, man, why don't you give me, I know I had a little tiny voice. I said, why don't you give me some respect? He said, respect? He said, the only thing I'm going to give you this big black cock, nigga. And he tore his shirt, his drawers open, and his thing popped out like that, and it was up. And he hit that wall. Boom. He said, ah. And he was shaking his arm like, when he pulled it out. When I seen
You
all
thought he
that,
threw a brick wall.
man, when I seen all that, I didn't know it was baby powder. When I seen all that white shit and he blew his knuckles, he said, like he was really going on.
You about to open that ass up.
Man, he ran off. Yeah, I was gonna give it to him.
Oh!
I'm not lying.
Oh!
Bit. That motherfucker said, stand up. I stood up. I said, hey, man, can we talk about this? He said, he ain't gonna be no talking. Nigga, all in my ears. I couldn't even think. Only thing I can remember is this just ran his hand through a goddamn brick wall, right?
Now he finna run his through my ass.
I said, he said, do I gotta fight you?
No.
Hell no.
You bring that motherfucker
And
over.
I'm thinking, I said, how I'm gonna do it? How you do it? How you get it in? All this shit, I'm gonna make it good to him.
You think you was some good ass?
He made one mistake though. No, he almost had me. He made one mistake.
He almost had that ass?
He squeezed my mouth open and said, you mine. And when he tried to stick that big nasty cow tongue in my mouth, it was a coffee stain, he Jack Mac his and he Jack Mac raw. His breath, he said, I'm gonna love you. I said, and that knife poked my leg. Now, remember, I got the knife. I said, man, this about to kill me. So I said like that, and ripped him. He ran to the door, and then everybody started shaking the door. Man down, go. I said, what walk? I said, man, get him again. I went down his back like that. Just split all that open, right?
Oh.
God.
Oh.
His legs, he's on the ground.
You should have took his booty.
No, I'm scared to death. Man, I'm shaking. My hands are shaking so bad. When them guards came up, they said, back up, back the up. Drop the weapon, back up. I'm sitting there like this, man. I said, man, go stop it. Did, man.
No.
Blood everywhere, all out in the hall. He's bleeding out real good. And they opened the door, drug him out, put him on the stretcher, ran him down, and left the door open. He said, drop the weapon. I threw it. Turn around. They handcuffed me and took me to the hole. Well, here's what messed me up. I go to the hole the very next day. Them racist motherfuckers down there say, we ain't gonna put no charges on you. Matter of fact, we gonna tear this write-up up.
Stop playing with me.
We're gonna put you back in the cell. Everything in there is yours now. You just got to clean the blood up. We're gonna give you all the stuff. All the stuff they say you'll never see him again.
Oh my God.
And I never did. All his shit, they cluster rings. All
You
this
sure?
Shit. Watch it.
Hold
I
on.
said, I'm gonna sell all this.
You sure you ain't eat that cheese because you was a rat?
Huh?
You sure you ain't eat that cheese because you was a rat?
That's one thing I never been.
So, no, that's kind of crazy. They put you back in the cell. This back has been in the 60s or something.
Yeah, it was in the 70s.
So they put you back in the cell.
Yeah, and
So
I cleaned up all the blood and all that. But then I had a couple of more little fights. I was winning all my battles, right? Then I got on the boxing team, started learning how to fight. And I was good, man. We boxed Fort Campbell, the Army.
Well, call that. When you start getting horny? No, when you start getting horny?
I'm
when did you start getting horny?
Man, they brought one in one day. I used to speak against it. You fag. Stay away from me. Don't talk to me. And one day I was in the shower, and this little young one, he said, why you don't like me? I said, shut up, fag. But when I turned around and seen how big his ass was, I said, oh, God damn. He said, what? I said, hey, baby. I said, look. I was wrong the way I talked to you, and I apologize. You accept my apology. He said, yeah, what was wrong with you? I said, look, I don't know what it was, baby. I said, look, let me come over and talk to you.
So you thought it was a girl at this point?
Man, I was looking at his him.
Stop, man.
I'm going to fuck him. And I fucked him. And he was the first one I fucked. And see, he played it. He knew I didn't know nothing about sex, right? I come and I slobber all over his neck and snot come out of my nose. I was like, it was the first time I ever cream was in a booty.
Nigga, you nasty.
Yeah, it was in a booty.
All right.
And so he told me later, when I was up there gambling, he came up and said, honey, I got something to tell you. I said, what? I'm in a big hand. I'm getting ready to lose a lot of money, too. I said, what is it? He said, I'm pregnant. I said, oh, God damn.
Stop.
I swear to God.
With me.
He said, I'm pregnant.
Stop.
I said, oh, my God, I'm going to be a daddy. Because I thought I actually got him pregnant. Because, I was a child.
I'm going to throw up.
I'm ready to fight whoever. And it got so bad that the warden called me to his office and said, what do you want to talk to me about? I said, look, warden.
Hold on, stop.
I said,
I'm not even getting
I don't want my kid locked up. I said, look, I know when she had my son, could you, I want to, I know y'all going to put him in a group home or something, but he just sitting there like this looking at me. He wasn't saying,
dumb.
I said, look.
Freak.